Uphill right to left. Never looked like missing. Great start to his round.
He was our overnight leader, Josh Armstrong. Second shot into the second hole. Leaving right where he left off yesterday.
He had that left for birdie here on the second. And it was no worries at all. Second bogey of the day so far.
3rd hole, Jake McLeod after a par on the first and the second holes, which that first has really been torn up today. He finally gets his first birdie of the day there on 3.
And here's our order of merit leader, Cameron John, for birdie at 4 this morning. Continuing his hot form.
Always a fun one to watch, always in the mix on Saturday and Sunday. Have this left for birdie on the 4th. It's putter dialed in early.
Playing 184 metres today, but the big hitting Jai Picken, it's probably about a 6 or a 7 iron for him. He took dead aim.
Matías Sanchez, who started his round on the 10th, is for another birdie at 3. That flat stick is working today.
Back with Voke. A bit left here for birdie. Absolutely no worries.
Well, the New South Wales Open back in 2018 and would love to add to the tally of wins. Oh, and that's a great start, just curling in his eagle putt. Puts him 4 under through the first 6 today. Look out for Jake.
This, the same hole, par 5, a man who certainly has the firepower to get home into Josh Armstrong. He'd have that for birdie. And this was Josh Armstrong, his birdie at number 6 to keep the momentum going for his round. No mistakes.
Declan O'Donovan. Second shot on the par 4. Yeah, nicely done.
But this is to get him 3 under for his round through the first 7 holes. I like his putting stroke. Really has a nice rhythm and tempo to it. He's off to a great start.
Here we are at the 8th with our leader, Josh Armstrong. Have a lot of wedges in hands this week. And that was another good one there.
Nicely done.
He mentioned on his Instagram, that is the birdie flat. Obviously very sun smart today, very necessary, but plenty of birdies.
And nicely done. He's been flawless this morning so far, a 4 under 31.
Just right of the pin, this one, not drawing like he'd hoped.
If you make par here, it'll feel like a bogey, and as you can see,
As I mentioned off the top, had 60 here last year on moving day. That's pretty well done from the left rough, short-sided. We'll have a look at birdie. Certainly worth the trip out to Cobram Barooga. It's a magnificent golf course.
Jake McLeod there from just over the back of 11. 20 feet or so across the green, and par 5 for Armstrong there. Will feel like a bogey.
Saw a long drive competition between him and Lincoln Ty, which is a sight to behold, speaking of hitting at long distances.
Opportunity for a birdie.
After a big tee shot, nice pitch shot. Oh, gee, that looked like it was going to take a piece.
Yeah, just bowled about 3 or 4 feet off the putter head, and wasn't sure if it was going to get there, and it did look like going in.
It's real hot, Lynchy. It's getting to be it's touching 40 almost now, and it only just gets hotter and hotter throughout the afternoon. That's the unique thing down here in the Murray River, is that it get a fair bit of club face here and generate a bit of spin, so flying it all the way back up there, I'd say.
Yeah, nicely done. About 12 feet up the hill to limit the damage.
McLeod, his second shot.
Oh, what a shot. Jake McLeod.
Should be a fairly straightforward up and down. Just like that.
There you go.
It's a simple game. McLeod almost deserved a birdie, but just straight up the hill. Did not hit it. Pretty simple.
Got off to a great start this year. Jake McLeod, he felt like he was in a lot of final groups last year. We watched a lot of him up close and personal. It's so nice to see him atop the leaderboard. Now our leader to remain in the lead. His bogey putt. Huge.
That was big. Birdie with his second ball, but it goes down as a 5.
Little slider there. You can see that there's quite a bit of movement in these greens at Cobram on the old course here. Another almost drivable par 4 in the right conditions. Andre Lorte. A little flick wedge into this short par 4. That's more like it. The Victorian, beautiful approach.
Now over to Barron.
Just 92 metres left. Same yardage he had on the last after playing provisional. Yeah, it's one of those days where it is so warm that, you know, you're going to have moments where the energy drops, and maybe you just have a little mental error and just let one go a little bit in the wrong direction. And
He's played that beautifully, almost like a long bunker shot. See how soft that came out. He opened the face way up. Took driver off the tee just short of the green, and I was about to say he has annihilated this hole, but unfortunately the 4-foot putt counts as much as a 280-metre drive.
Moves from right to left. Beautiful.
That club is working well for him.
Has played pretty solid since then. He's obviously playing very well this week. So whatever he's found for his birdie. Saw how close Andre Lorte went from the same spot. Quite slow in the initial part of the putt. Just jumped on him.
Greeny chip. It was amazing to watch. Still, it's par for John. After last week's effort,
he had to look for his golf ball, and unfortunately no sign. A few other old ones found in there, but nothing close to what Josh is playing, so he's getting a lift back to the tee now with his driver.
Well, he's going to end his run at 5s, but unfortunately in the wrong direction. Up ahead to Nick Voke, making a move of his own. Little eagle, thank you very much.
Highest ranked player in the field this week, Nick Voke.
Another eagle on 15 green.
6 under for his round.
Crowd is loving that.
Another important tester for Josh Armstrong. Well holed, but that will.
So far, these highlights brought to you by Golf on the Murray as we take a look at Hayden Barron, currently in a share of the lead.
Voke.
Oh, so close. Hoping to pull himself out of a tough run of form. Bogey, bogey, double bogey on his last 3.
If you're caddying for him, Nick, right now, what are you saying to him?
Firm and straight, or just died in? Firm and straight. Well, that's the 5th eagle. He's 8 under par for his round today through 16 holes, so every second hole making a birdie. That's pretty handy. And he'll have another chance.
Perfect spot to be putting from right there.
Our order of merit leader, Cameron John, at the tee here on this par 3.
Toughest hole on course so far this week. Converted par 4. Wow, what a shot. Cam John, par 4 for the members. Players have the ability to go so low around this golf course. As we get to Caitlin Pearce here at 18, her second shot. Beautiful round she's got going today. Long range on this difficult par 3. 16th. Any 3 here. You're walking to the 17th tee. Very happy. Great speed there for Jake McLeod. Just struggled with the pace a couple of holes ago.
A little uphill, I imagine. I don't think Jimmy might have just stayed near the clubhouse at the bar, I'd say. It doesn't matter because Cameron John, what a rare birdie that is after the eagle on 15.
On the second bounce, hopefully getting a bit of grip.
Oh. That one just dug in on that first bounce.
It's going to be another drop shot on this second 9. Jimmy, did you see this coming with Josh Armstrong? He's 4 under through 8 holes, and then all of a sudden it's gone south.
Absolutely not, Nick. He was...
Players having no trouble stopping it though. Just slightly left of the pin would be ideal. Just like that. Gonna leave him a little uphill right to lefter.
That's the control of spin here. This green slopes quite a bit from back to front, and he does that beautifully.
Delightful.
Perfect leave up the hill.
The over 55s lifestyle living resorts in the heart of the Murray River, and a fantastic supporter here on the Webex Players Series, Murray River.
Just needs to stay in touch here. He's close, but with how low players are going, you're going to have to be at least within 4 shots or so. Nick, what do you reckon tomorrow?
Keep that club face square as long as possible. He's creating a lot of spin out there.
Oh.
Almost. Hit the flag. He is.
That ripped.
He's clean. He's got clean grooves.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Unfortunately not for this man, but that's an excellent save for par. And he took full advantage.
Just
Back
a little
within 1.
separation there.
Should be just fine with that right hand pin position up ahead at the green. McLeod trying to finish with a birdie and left a couple short today. What could have been still an outstanding round of golf. Clean card, 3 birdies and an eagle, 4 under through 6, and he was probably thinking, ooh, something low 60s today.
Cam John has missed that one coming back, and that'll be a bogey.
His long birdie try that's going to move a bit from right to left.
Right tram, wrong stop, unfortunately, for Josh Armstrong. That does close out a very difficult back 9. He has got the ability to go very low, which he'll have to do tomorrow.